Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Jilles Groskamp from Team Infinity, and in this video today I want to show you my IF15 and my IF15-2, and I want to show you all the differences and what parts are compatible with each other. I had some messages from guys saying, hey, I have an IF15, I want to upgrade to IF15-2, which parts I can use and which not, what is new. So I think it's nice to show you the difference again between the IF15 and the IF15-2, and what do you have to take care of if you want to replace some parts, or you want to upgrade your old IF15, or you say, hey, I have an IF15-2 but I want to use this on from the old IF15. So these are my two cars from the Worlds 2022 and 2024. At the Worlds 2022 I ran an IF15. The only difference was I already ran an IF15-2 brake on the car, so basically it's still IF15. And 2024, of course, it's a full IF15-2 car. So come and have a look. So here are both cars, IF15-2 and IF15. World Champion 2024, third place World Championship 2022. As you can see, there's a very little difference, and let's go quickly through the differences. Front bumper has improved. There's a little bit more lip here, and this was cut out. This has a little bit more drag, a bit more downforce, so should be a little bit more steering. Yeah, looking closer to the car, the top deck also has been changed a bit. This was redesigned. This was cut open, by the way, by myself. But they are, you can change them. They are compatible to each other, so you can either use the IF15-2 or IF15 top deck. They will fit, and the flex difference is minimum. Of course, this car on the IF15-2 also have the lower shock towers, but again, these are exchangeable to the IF15, and also the other way, the IF15 shock tower and shocks are also compatible on the IF15-2. Yeah, the suspension arms remain the same. Of course, in the years we had the option for the graphite, the harder type. But again, the suspension arm also absolutely fit on both cars, the same. The pulleys, the diffs, the side pulleys, everything is the same. So also here you can use them either from IF15 and IF15-2. So I flip the cars now, and also the chassis has been changed quite a lot. But again, you can replace the chassis from each car. You can run an IF15-2 chassis on an IF15 and vice versa. You can see what has been changed. The rear flex, this was stiffer, made stiffer on the IF15-2. And there's one thing I will show you now, and I have a spare chassis. On the IF15-2, we made some extra cutout on the chassis, and that is because you can use the lowest roll center in the rear now. So if you have an IF15-2 and you use the lowest roll center in the rear, you cannot do that on the IF15 chassis. So you have to flip your roll center shims, and those are these ones, and you can see that this one was the second lowest position, and on this car it was the lowest position. So that is the difference mainly in the chassis. So you can replace them, you can exchange them from one to another car, but you only have to pay attention to the roll center. Also the weights, you can fit them on both cars. Again, basically it's very close, very the same. The IF15-2 was mainly changed also for the rear brake. And you can see the bulkhead in the rear has the roll bar the opposite side, and on the IF15 the roll bar was there. So that's why those bulkheads are very different. but again, you can put them on the IF15-2, but of course you cannot use the roll bar then on the IF15-2. So the IF15 and IF15-2 roll bars are not the same, and you cannot exchange them. On this car, I told you this was an IF15. The only thing was this was an IF15 with the IF15-2 brake system, and also if you want to have the new brake, you also need the new bulkheads, and those new bulkheads have already the bit that you can use the roll bar on the opposite side. So what else was different? Let me see. I'm also not 100% sure what is more that you have to be careful. Of course, also the front bulkheads are not the same as the IF15-2, but again, these bulkheads, you can swap them completely from the IF15 to the IF15-2, but you have to take in mind that you also have to run then the old roll bar. Now let's talk about shock towers. Again, they are exchangeable to each other. Also the rear shock tower has been improved a lot, less flex. Also for the lower shocks, not the lowest, but the medium short shocks, they all fit on each other, so that's absolutely no problem if you have an old car and you want to upgrade. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think i15 again was a great car. i15-2 with the upgrade, especially the brake, was a lot better. The other things, yeah, the flex on the top deck, sometimes it was a little bit better. Also the chassis was better. So I think in general the i15-2 was for sure an improvement. And again, you can exchange a lot of parts from both cars to each other. So I hope this was a little bit more clear for you. So that was my explanation about the i15 and i15-2. I hope this was helpful for you, and see you next time.